everyone, my name is Light, and welcome back to the lab. In today's experiment, I think we are going to build a bench swapper. So, what I mean by a bench swapper is if you're the type of person, that doesn't really like to have your crafting bench and other miscellaneous benches just kind of hanging around, you'd rather have them, hidden away so you can only bring them out when you need them, then this is the device for you. I know I'm that kind of person. I really don't like to have all my benches laying around all over the place, so I thought I would take the time to build this and show you guys how to do it. It is really not a hard build at all, I promise you that. We do not need a lot of supplies for it. Alright, so class, any questions before we get to the build? No? Anybody? No? Alright. Alright, so allow me a moment. I'll get to the build site, and we'll meet you guys there. Here we are, at the build site. Now we do need a lot, and this one does happen to be for sale, so we'll take that. Excellent, excellent. Now, the size of area that you will need for this build, and it really depends on how many benches you want in your swapper. The one I'm going to build today has 4 benches, so because of that, we will need an area that is 8 blocks wide, 4 blocks deep, and 4 blocks high. Now we will also be digging down a little bit, but the most that we're going to be going down by is 2 blocks. Alright, so now that we got the dimensions out of the way, let me get this out of the way. So again, that was 8 blocks wide, 4 blocks deep, 4 blocks high. The materials that we will need for today's build are 14 decoration blocks. They can be whatever you like. I'm going to use stone brick. We will need 10 logs. Again, these are just decoration blocks. They can really be whatever you want. 4 stairs, same deal. These are decoration blocks. They can be really whatever you like. For the redstone portion of the build, we're going to need 9 sticky pistons. We will need 1 redstone block, approximately 30 redstone dust, probably not quite as much, but have 30 on you. We will need our 4 benches that we want in the build. So in my case, I'm going to use a smithing table, a cartography table, a crafting table, and a loom. And as well, we will need 1 block to put redstone on. So allow me a moment, I'll get this stuff in my inventory, and we'll get started. Alright, now that we have our materials, and there is one thing I did forget to mention, we will also need a lever for this build to power it. So the first step is we're going to dig down by 2 blocks in this first row, and it's going to be the 4 blocks where the pistons are going to go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Once you have that done, place in 4 pistons, and on top of those pistons, you're going to want to place 4 blocks that will form part of your wall. So these will be the blocks that will, hide the benches when you want to retract them. Alright. Now, the next thing to do is, once again, we're going to dig. We're going to go in behind these 4 blocks, and starting at this one, go down by 1. So all the way across, like that. Alright. Now from here, we're going to start placing some blocks that will form part of the face of our wall. So we are going to need a block here, but we don't want to place it like this. So in order to help you place it, put a temporary block right here, so you can place it like that. Okay. And on top of this one, we want another oak log like that. And then again, on top of this one, we're going to want to place one the same way like this. So, to do that, put a block up there, first of all. Put one on back of it for a temporary, and then place it like that. Okay, so now we want to copy this on this side. So again, temporary block there. Place that one, another block here. Block on top here. Temporary on the back, break this one, and replace it like that. Again, break the temporary on the back. Okay, next, grab your other decoration blocks. So in my case, it was stone brick. We're going to want 4 going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have your 4 there, you're going to want 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you have that, go ahead and connect those going across. So this will form basically a stone brick frame. And we can also connect our logs up here, placing them like this. So what we should have so far looks like this. Next, go ahead and grab your stairs. We'll put them in. And they are going to go in like that. So when you're placing them, make sure your cursor's more in the back of the block. So they place like that. All right, once you have your stairs in, it should look like this. All right, now that we have this, come around to the back of the build. Okay, now we are going to need a sticky piston. That is going to be right there, pointing down. Or sorry, I apologize. It's actually going to be right there, pointing down. Right below that sticky piston, put in your redstone block. Right. Now we're also going to need our workbenches. So this would actually be a good time to put in your sticky pistons and your benches. So we'll start with the sticky pistons. They are going to go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll jump out so you can have a better look at that. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so sticky pistons should look like that. Now before we put the benches in, we are going to need to put some redstone in here. So put a piece here, here, and all the way across. Just like that. Okay, now next you can put in your benches. So again, they can be whatever benches you like. I've chosen, the reason I've chosen the ones that I have is because these benches all have an interface that you can interact with. So that's pretty much why I chose these ones. So there's our crafting table, our cartography table, and our loom. Okay, so they place just like that. They should be right up against the sticky pistons. Next, grab the 1 solid block I said that we would need to put some redstone on. That is going to go right here. Okay, so next, grab your redstone again. We're going to want a piece right here. And then all the way across on the back of the pistons like that. And when you do that, each of these pistons should extend, pushing the benches out, so it now looks like this. All right, so again, I'll go up in the air so you can have a little better look at what's going on here. So if you've built everything right in the back, it should look like that. All right, and the last step of this build is our lever, which actually goes right here. So now, when we flick this lever, these benches should hide and our wood blocks should come up. Just like that. Now you'll notice I don't have these wood blocks actually standing the right way, so let me fix that. There. So once everything is the right way, it should look like that. So then, you know, you're coming in, say you want to do some work, you flick the lever, you got your benches. You know, you use whatever bench you need, do what you need to do, and then when you're done, flick the lever again, hide them away. It's as simple as that. Now, if anyone is going to build this in your world and you run across any problems or have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me in the comments below. I am more than willing to help anyone that is willing to give my tutorials a try. And I would also like to take the time to wish everyone a happy holidays and a happy new year. And I would ask, if you like what you saw today, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and sharing the video around with your friends. It would really help out the channel a ton and get the videos to be shown to everybody who might need it. But on that note, that is all I have time for today. Once again, my name is Light, and thanks for stopping by. Bye!